All right, Aries, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast for September 21st to the 27th. My name is Athen. So we've got a lunar eclipse on Sunday here in your 12th house, which is about spirituality. It's happening in Pisces. It is a total lunar eclipse, and it looks quite powerful, as they usually are. It's all about culminating points now, a culminating point of the energies that you've been perhaps putting into spirituality or working behind the scenes and connecting to the now moment over the past 6 months, when you had the solar eclipse, which was the new moon here about 6 months ago. So it's always a time of awareness, and this can be certainly a spiritual awareness of what's meaningful to you in life, what is truly valuable on a deep level. Again, it's not so much conceptual as much as it's feeling it. The Christed Buddhic teachings, that kind of thing. And as the week unfolds, you'll be feeling this energy more so. But it will be exact on Sunday at 22:47 Eastern Time in the U.S. So this energy here, the high point on Sunday. But as you can see, the transits, there's a lot going on this week. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this individually for you. If you have any questions, please do let me know. But as you can see here, the week is split up into kind of two halves. You've got this first half, which is all blue, easy sort of aspects. You've got Saturn sextiling up to the North Node, continuing all week, and this is actually going to be going in all the way into the first couple weeks of October. It's a very long transit involving two very slow moving, well, one's a planet and the other one is an angle. So let's talk about that. Saturn is finishing up his transit of your 7th house of relationships. So there's this element of relationships that are supporting you, or at least there's an opening in regards to that with your life path, which has been about your routine, your health, your diet, taking care of business over the past 2 years. So all of that stuff you should find quite supportive this week, with Saturn still sextiling the North Node. Now Venus trines up to Uranus, which is quite nice. This is the last time this is going to happen. She's already done this a few times because of her retrograde movements and such, but now she's in full speed. So everything relating to your self-expression, which is where the solar eclipse was about a couple weeks ago, depending on when you're watching this, in your 5th house, which is about self-expression, creativity, fun, joy, playfulness. You should be enjoying the creative things of life, or the expressive avenues of life, and all of that looks quite nice this week when Uranus trines up to that Venus. Quite nice for relationships, maybe even the financial or material side of things as well. And it can sometimes, depending on your personal chart, mean sudden opportunity. So that could be Tuesday or Wednesday when that aspect goes exact. Now on Wednesday, the sun does sextile up to Saturn. So even more support here with the relationship stuff. The long-term maturity, discipline, long-term approach to your one-on-one connections. Quite nice, and all of that is actually supporting the routine this early part of the week. So great for taking care of business. Again, good for expressing yourself since the sun rules your 5th house. But continuing to take care of business, I think you can find quite productive. And this is also your health and your diet. 6th house is also just everything that you do for your self-improvement, but it's usually our work and our service work. Then around midweek, the sun conjoins up to the North Node, and this will be on Thursday. Thursday is kind of this shifting point in the astrology, and this is about, again, an illumination and an awareness of your life path, and probably in relation to how you express yourself and create. Again, that can be small businesses or anything else that you create in life. But here in your 6th house, an illumination and awareness of the importance of health, diet, routine, everything in that 6th house level. And you can gain a continued passion and continued insight about these daily activities or your work, and how to enjoy your work, how to even bring in more of this playful energy into your work with the sun here. And all of that is facilitating the life path. Now, Mercury is continuing his retrograde movement this week, and is going to be squaring up to Pluto here, going exact. Whoops, let me go and pull it up. Going exact here on, Thursday, I believe it is. Yeah, Thursday. So first of all, with Mercury retrograde, there has been this reflection probably on the routine stuff, and it's good to rework it, be open to modifying it, changing it, that sort of thing. And now with a square up to Pluto, and this isn't the first time this has happened, actually. This is the second aspect between these two planets now. It's maybe there is some change. Maybe there's something fundamental you have to change with your health, or with your diet, or with your energy management, time management. Whatever it is, by the middle of the week, it's a great time to do that and constructively work at it and treat it as that learning process, which is, of course, that Mercury retrograde. Then continuing here, Pluto goes station direct here on Friday. And so everything that maybe you have been reflecting on in regards to travel or philosophy or your life path will start to move forward for you very slowly. It's a subtle station period, which is Pluto, a very slow-moving planet. So it takes time to gain that momentum. But anything that you learned about the importance of change there, being open-minded, being non-attached to the life path, to your philosophy, to your spirituality, and stepping into an element of power, I feel like, is where you'll be really seeing this later part of the week in terms of how to step into this power to make change in your life. And there's a very strong energy here associated with these squares. They're all about action and constructively working towards the things that we're intent on. So here I think it is in regards to the life path, because Pluto is in that 9th house and starting to move forward does suggest that the things you learned about philosophy, spirituality, etc. can be applied now for the next 6 months during Pluto's direct period. So then as we go into the weekend, and you'll be feeling this the later part of the week as well, Mars does square up to Saturn. So this is important because it is your ruler. Patience is really the emblem for you the second half of the week. Patience, hard work, might feel like 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing. And again, it's involving maybe those relationships, maybe those one-on-one connections, which is Saturn in the 7th house. But in either case, if you are open to taking things slow, you are open to the long term, which has been everything Saturn's been showing you in that 7th house. And Saturn is well placed here, by the way, exalted in Libra and in your 7th house. So in that sense, it might come easy, but it is about action. And it is about really laying the groundwork and starting to solidify some things that maybe you feel like you want to modify or change or you have to take care of. And it's so important to be open to change and to be open to making this, to taking these actions and taking this approach to it, because through that active approach, the squares actually become very, very constructive. Then, like I said, the solar eclipse will be over the weekend on Sunday. So there is that illumination and that awareness of the importance of rest, relaxation, spiritual time out, spiritual insight, spiritual messages coming in, which is nothing new for you. This has been the ongoing transformation of the solar eclipses in your 12th house, but this one is total. It is very important, and maybe even understanding too, since Mercury is in the mix, the importance of how you can take care of things and at the same time be open to having that present moment awareness and that time out that is, of course, so important. So Aries, have a great week. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you all next time. Take care.